Hello, and a good morning, good afternoon, and a very good evening to you, the good and wonderful people of the tube. POTT today, hopefully in grand and all around your world. Hello, everybody. This isn't the video I was going to put out tonight, but certain situations have arisen, and I didn't get to do what I wanted to do because of situations that have arisen. So, because of the situations that have arisen, we're doing this tonight, people of the tube. So, I was sat having my tea. It's about 8 o'clock at night now. I was sat having my tea about 6. Going through Facebook Marketplace, and I saw this. Now, this intrigued me straight off the bat. So what this is not a lawsuit Les Paul copy, because it hasn't got the open book headstock, but it is a K or Avon Les Paul copy. The name, if there ever was one, is gone. But the two triangles split, that's a K thing, so I would say it's a K. Also, the humongous block inlays is very K. It looks identical to my K Effector Les Paul, if you've seen that one. And this one caught my eye for a couple of reasons. A, these. Now, a K Les Paul would not have full fat humbuckers. It would have humbuckers, single coils disguised as humbuckers, but it would only have one coil. These are actual proper humbuckers. B, this one's in backwards. C, the switch doesn't look like a K switch. That looks like it's been changed. I don't know what the deal is with the electrics yet. It looks in pretty good nick, to be fair. It's filthy, it needs a good clean. We've got, I don't know if you you can see brass saddles in the bridge. And yeah, but the main thing that intrigued me was these, people of tube. Now, I don't think I'm going to get as lucky as I did with the Saxon Les Paul, which you haven't seen yet, but if you've seen it in the guitar collection video, you know. It's got 1979, 1980 DiMarzios in it. But we're going to find out what these things are today. We're going to rip this thing apart, we're going to clean it, and we're going to have a bit of a play on it. And just see how it goes. Also, someone's changed the machine heads on this thing. That was another thing that got me. Was you can see where the original ones were. The original ones would have been awful as well. So if someone's changed these, and they're made in Japan machine heads, which means they're probably really good. The neck on it is really skinny. It's kind of weird up here. It's almost like a 50s, 59 kind of neck. It's almost got a V to it. It's really strange. But then it kind of flattens off as you come down here. It is a bolt-on neck. The really weird thing is, it's got all the kind of like things of a Les Paul custom. So you got the white, black, blah, 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 binding, block inlays all the way to the other thing. But it's a standard. So there's no more binding on the back. And I've seen quite a few of these. And I used to have a Columbus Les Paul, Sunburst Columbus Les Paul, that I never should have sold. With the same kind of deal. Anyway, that fretboard is as dry as a bone. We're going to get some stuff on that. We're going to get some Crimson Guitars stuff on that. And see where we go. I mean, I don't know how it plays. I don't know how it is at this point in time. It's a bit gross to play at this point in time. I don't know if it's coming across on camera. I don't know what a camera is. But if I get in here, hopefully you can kind of see. It's really dusty, filthy. So we're going to clean it up before we actually play the thing, because, you know, I don't want to get scurvy. And, yeah, so, didn't mean else to say. I don't think there is. So, yeah, so I'm going to put you on the tripod and let's go. Okay, people tube, let's go. So, the strings look fairly new, so I'm going to try and save them. I don't really want to, if I don't have to restring it, I won't, because I'm a cheapskate. It's not that, it's just I can't afford to buy as many strings as I would like. Need an endorsement deal, damn it. Anyway, and yes, that was a hint. I don't do much with endorsement deals, but string one would be brilliant. I've got to be honest. Move that before I knock that over. So I'm going to keep the strings as best I can. Although there's absolutely no windings on the headstock of the string. Oh dear. The G string has half a turn on it. Don't they all, Dave? Anyway, got Red Dwarf queued up as well for when I'll be off camera. Oh, come on. There we go. Right, so let's get the tailpiece out first. I'm really curious what these humbuckers are, POTT, because like I say, it shouldn't have full fat humbuckers. It's been changed. That was good, wasn't it? Skip. Slipped again. It's late and it's been a rubbish day mentally. Anyway. I don't know what it is. It's always strange seeing a black Les Paul. Oh, come on. Seeing a black Les Paul with chrome hardware. I'm so used to seeing them gold. I don't know, there's something strange about seeing it with chrome. My God, there is absolutely there's nowhere to put these screwdrivers into these things. I keep slipping out. There we go. We're moving now. These things are in. Come on. Oh, come on. Oh, that's not good. I feel like the threads are a bit funny. Oh, what's happened? Oh, hang on, we've gone wrong. Why has it done that? That is... What's in the name? Hang on a minute. Oh, right, okay. Someone put sellotape round it and made it go weird. Anyway, we'll be getting rid of that before we back on, won't we? Anyway, right, so where we are. Yeah. It's cool, it's got brass saddles. I've got to say, I've never seen one of these Les Pauls with brass saddles. I'm going to turn that light on actually as well, so I'm not shadowing the guitar so much. Intonation is just kind of like hinted at with that as well. That's not proper intonation. One sec, people of the tube. Let's just do this. Whoop. I don't know if that helps. Yeah, it kind of does. Okay. The nut looks in good condition. It's definitely been recut. I don't know if that's a new nut, you know. I don't know. Anyway, let's start getting this to pieces. Let's take the tremolo. What guitar are you thinking of, Dave? Take a guess. Let's get the scratch plate off, because the scratch plate isn't technically attached correctly. It's a bit on the loosey-goosey side with a random screw. We'll sort that out before it goes back on with that screwdriver. Okay. Yeah, that's too loose. That's a replacement scratch plate because it's still got plastic on it. So that's a new scratch plate. So that's not the original. Which would explain why it's all loosey-goosey. Let's take these out as well. Wow, some thread on them. So we do have black speed knobs. Can we get them off as well? Need my spoon of life. Where is it? There it is. Everyone else have that trouble with toolboxes. Where you've got it in there somewhere. There we go. Spoon, people of the tube, is the ultimate tool for getting these off, because you don't damage anything and you just get that bit of leverage underneath. If you can get it underneath. There we go. Yeah, we're there. And popped off. Okay, cool. Pots feel good. I suppose I should check if it works, shouldn't I, really? I haven't done that, that's clever. I normally do. Why did I not do that? Strange. I think it's because I kind of assume it will work. I have no doubts that it doesn't. Yep, it works, so that's all good. Beep, boop. Right, let's have a look at what these humbuckers are, apart from dust buckers. Let's have a look. I'm not sure these pickup surrounds are original neither. We'll find out in a second. Well, he says he's pretty sure they're not, but how can you be sure, David? You can't, can you? No, you can't. Anyway. What we got? Ah, shame. No brand, nothing. Although, I don't know. We'll have a look at the other one, see if there's anything on the other one. But like I say, they are humbuckers, which the original one would not have had humbuckers. They look like humbuckers, but if you take them apart, there's only one coil in there. It's just, it's cheatery, I tell you. Yeah, there's no brand on these things. I don't know what they are. So, it's made like my Hondo 2 Les Paul. So it is a mahogany body. So we've got a full fat mahogany body. It's not chambered, it's very heavy, this guitar as well. It's not chambered, it's solid. Although, I think there might be something there actually. That's interesting. We'll have a look when we get to the back side of the tube. We'll be curious to what's in there, because that sounds hollow. That doesn't. That does because of that. There's a, oh no. There is kind of cavities, but not only one that goes down there like that, obviously into the control thing, but there's definitely one there. You can hear it sounds the same in comparison to down here where it's solid. Anyway, yep, not DiMarzio's this time, Dave. Sorry. Oh well. I need to flip that pickup around so it's the right way around. I don't know if it's out of phase either. I'm not sure about these pickup rings being original. They could be. Very possibly are. We just don't know. The switch doesn't feel like an original. The switch feels like... It still feels like a Japanese switch, but it doesn't feel like a K selector switch, because they feel really clunky. This, I mean, it could have just had loads of use. I don't know, but the I don't know, Pikachu. That's the cool thing about these guitars. I love these guitars for that kind of thing. Right, let's get cleaning this thing up, shall we? Because it's absolutely gross. So what I'm going to do now, Pikachu, I'm just going to clean the body, clean the top anyway, and clean the neck, clean the fretboard. Kind of go over the headstock as best I can, and then I'll be back. I've got some rust on the fret there. We need to polish the frets up as well. I think I'll do that as well off camera. But yeah, and then we'll come back once it's all cleaned up. We'll come back and we'll have a look on the we'll look at its guts like, because like there's no branding on those pickups at all. It doesn't look like there ever was, which is a bit of a shame, really. I always like to know, because they're definitely not the originals. If they are, I've never seen full fat humbuckers in one of these guitars. But hey, there's a first for everything. Very nice looking guitar though, but it will be once it's clean. Yeah, it's pretty gross now. That neck is lovely, really nice. It's been looked after. I've got to say, it has been looked after. I would almost go to say as well, I think it's been refretted. No, it hasn't. No, it hasn't. No, definitely hasn't been refretted. This is that K fretting where it's really, really dodgy, and none of the frets are the same length. There's like that fret is shorter than that fret is shorter than that fret. That fret's longer than that. It's a bit of a mess. So I'll probably have to fret level it at some point, but that can wait for now. Right, I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to clean this guitar. Click start on Red Dwarf. I'm going to watch Sirens, and yeah, I'll be back once it's all clean and happy and dandy, because it's absolutely gross. Back in a minute. Okay, Pikachu. It's drinking, literally drinking the fretboard restorative. This, I don't know last time, if ever, this fretboard, which it isn't focusing on, was conditioned, or if it ever has been. But we're getting there now, but it's still drinking and drinking, so I can't get anywhere near. But to finish the rest yet. But it is clean, well, as clean as it can be. It's very, very marked up. And it's had some serious play as well. Look at all the plectrum scratches. That's some serious play wear right there. Let me try and show you this quick, because this is one of the reasons to turn the camera on. I want to show you these frets and how bonkers they are. So here, for instance, so if I get the camera over top, I'm going to do this without shadowing it. I probably can't. Amazing filming, Dave. You know, Steven Spielberg should be aware. So you see this one, see where it goes, and then if you look at the one after it, it's slightly longer. And if I go down, you'll hopefully see that none of these are the same length, which means they're the originals. Because that's kind of how the factory was. It was a bit ropey, but the whole thing. Come on, refocus. Come on. You know you want to. The whole thing itself looks ace. I love these 70s Les Pauls. I really do. These copies. I think they're absolutely brilliant. I really can't wait to see what this thing sounds like as well. Because like I said, I have no idea what those humbuckers are, but it's good. There is part of me that always wants to know, but then there's part of me going, cool, it's a mystery, and it's quite exciting. But yeah, I need to put some Morbidly fretboard restorative on this thing, because it's just like, have you got any more of that? But yeah, it's really nice. It's a lovely guitar, it really is. You can feel the binding lip as well there. You can hear it. So very much like a Gibson. I mean, it's got the cutaway exactly like a Gibson. I do love the fact it's not double bound. Initially I was a bit like, but I do actually like that. I love the headstock. The headstock is really dainty, but it's really pretty. I really like it. And I like just that little pump at the top. It's really nice. Again, it's definitely a K because it's exactly the same as my K Effector. The top carve is really nice as well. I'm really curious about these cavities inside this thing. Like I say, we'll be able to see them once I get it kind of strung back up again and flipped over, and we have the back cavity off to back cover off to clean the parts, because I can imagine they're scratchy. We'll be able to see what's going on in there. But yeah, it looks all right. I say the nut, I'm not sure about the nut being original. It has been recut. I mean, I don't know. I really don't. I've polished the frets up. I've got rid of the rust as well. One of these frets down here was just like rust central. Got rid of that. They're all nice and shiny. Flip this pickup round so it's normal orientation in the pickup ring, because it was backwards. It was Peter Green style, but even if it's out of phase, I'm leaving it that way. Yeah, good machine heads as well. When I was taking the strings off, I didn't mention it, but when you're taking the strings off, you can feel those machine heads are really good. They're sturdy, which is nice. Anything else to note? There's a bit of paper on this guitar, like a sticker there. I don't know if there's anything, I don't know if that means anything or anything, I don't know. But yeah, at this point in time, we're all cleaned up. We've had a look at the insides. I've set the intonation as well. I do like the fact it's got brass saddles. Like I say, I've never seen one of these with brass saddles. They're always just... my Columbus that I sold years ago had nylon saddles. And you get the usual ones with kind of like the steel saddles. But these are brass. I've never seen that. I don't know if this is a replacement bridge or what the deal is. But that's the other side of it, people too. It's just... You can kind of see. Come on, you know. Hang on. You know you want to focus on it. You're just being a gimp. Come on. There we go. Hate Jess. Does that mean anything to anybody? Could anyone tell me what that is? Because I don't know. But yeah, fits nicely. I say it should add some zing to the guitar as well. Come on, focus. There we go. Good boy. Yeah, we're all cleaned up though, and so I'll get the scratch plate on when it's done. I think it's about time for another round of how much fretboard restorative can you get on this guitar, because it's almost dry. It's almost gone into the fretboard now. Crikey. Anyway, next thing you'll see, POTT, I'll have it restrung back up. Just looking at this. I'm not sure that nut's original. It's a bit wonky-donkey. I don't know, but it could be wonky-donkey, because these guitars are invariably very wonky-donkey. My Hondo 2 doesn't have a straight line on it. It's great. Yeah, I don't know. It works. That's all that matters. So yeah, I'm going to turn the camera off again, POTT, get back to Red Dwarf, and I'll be back, well, back with it strung up. And I need to clean the other side, and we'll look inside the back cavities and see what we've got. And then after that, we'll plug it in and see what noises it makes through the Boss Guitar Artist. Yeah. Okay, with the tubes. So, pack panels are off. I don't know if you can see that, but there is a cavity in there underneath. So it is hollow, kind of. The core of the guitar itself is solid. but there is like a cavity under here. I don't know if there's anything I can use to show you. No, I'll show you what I mean. With a screwdriver, it'll go into the guitar. So you can see I can get down there. So there is like, the top is kind of like held up by bits. So it is interesting. I didn't know what else to use the words there. This is interesting though. The pickups are four conductor, so they can be coil tapped if need be. They're definitely original POTTs. The pickups are not original though, because again, they didn't come with these kind of pickups, especially not four wire pickups. I do need to get some electrical tape around them though before we seal this back up. Doesn't look weird in there. Like I say, you can see the. It's definitely been, like I say, the new pickup's been put in. I also believe the jack socket's new as well. I just tightened that up. What about in here? Oh, good Lord, gravy things. I can't do it because I'm in the shadow. But, you can see it. Amazing centering on that one. That looks like an original switch. That doesn't look like it's been messed with, to be honest with you. So I'm quite happy with that one. Yeah, broken. Yeah, looks good to me. Like I say, it's cleaned up really nicely, but I'll tell you what, it ain't half scuffed up, what you can see. It's had some use, this thing, over the years. I would say it's late 70s, mid to late 70s. It's not early, I don't think. I would even probably say it might even be 80s. I don't know. Judging by the way it looks, though, I mean, it doesn't have made in Japan, sorry, on the neck plate. I don't know. It could be 70s. If it is 70s, very late 70s, I would say, judging by the way it looks, the routes and certain things about it. But I could be wrong. I don't know. But yeah, so yeah, at least we do know that, I say, the scratch plate, the scratch plate has been changed. The scratch plate isn't original. The pickups aren't original. The jack socket's not original. Machine heads aren't original. Switches, the POTTs are. I need to service all them. And yeah, we'll go from there. You can there's a blob of solder just in there. You can see that was dropped when they resoldered it. I love that. That's really cool. It's not plywood. It's not a plywood guitar. This one. It is mahogany bodied, solid mahogany body. This one. So it's not one of those plywood ones. This is actually proper, and you can tell it in the weight as well. I don't know if you can see the actual. You can see a reflection of Red Dwarf there. But there is some buckle rash round there. I don't know if you can. Yeah, you can kind of see it there if it'll focus. Come on. Yeah, kind of. It won't focus. What getting frustrating this is. I think it's because there it is. You can see anyway, like around that area there. Anyway, I'm going to clean out the parts, clean the switch, and tune it up. I'm going to put some electrical tape around these as well, so they don't cause problems. And yeah, and then we'll plug it in and we'll see what it sounds like. Ooh, right. Okay, ViewTube, we are ready to see what it does. So the pots have been cleaned out. The scratch plate doesn't fit at all. I'm gonna have to do something about that. Clean the switch, intonated it as best I can. Should be fine. I brought the pickups up a bit. The nut is knackered. It needs a new nut, as you can hear. There are a couple of dead frets, but it's pretty good. I mean, it's resonant. A lot of mid-range. Just tuned it by ear as well. It's not. I don't think it's actually in proper tuning. It's in tune, but it's good. It's close enough. Sounds close to E flat. Sounds good though. Neck's nice. It's really skinny up here, like really skinny, and it gets really big down here. It really opens up. It's a 16-inch fretboard radius as well, for the people who are wondering. So it's very, very flat. Gibson's 12, I think, but this one's 16. I'm pretty sure that nut is not the original one looking at it now. I keep looking at it and going, it's the wrong colour. It doesn't match the binding. The binding's really yellowed off. Whereas that nut is like, you know, it's kind of creamy, but it's not the right colour. I've had to adjust the truss rod as well. The truss rod was basically off and the neck was a banana. So a couple of turns, it was about half a turn, if that. And the neck went and straight-ish. I don't like completely flat. Feels weird. Feels like the guitar's gone like that. Do you want my example? My impression. Okay, let's plug it in. Let's see if it does make any noise. So. That sounds out of phase. That bridge pickup sounds weird. It sounds like it's out of phase. It's got like a honky nasally thing going on. Whereas the neck pickup doesn't have that. It's so rattly. It desperately needs a new nut. Could do it with fret level as well. But there's kind of not really a great deal of fret left on there to level. It needs a refret, to be honest with you. It's the same as the Saxon Les Paul, it needs a refret. Dodgy fret. Oh, we're out. There's like no fret. It's a proper fretless wonder. It feels pretty much like my Saxon Les Paul. It's really weird. It feels like the Saxon, but the neck feels like the effector, which technically it's the same neck that the effector would have. Really weird, 'cause the middle sounds normal. I like it. It's weird. I think on the bridge humbucker something's soldered wrong. I don't have a soldering iron anymore to correct that. So. really odd. It's gonna want the pickup height quick and see what happens. Do I hear? Yeah, of course it's got dodgy jack socket. All these guitars have got dodgy jack sockets. I'm just gonna bring the bridge pickup up a little bit. Oh, hang on, that might be too close. Yeah, it's too close. Better. I'll do the neck as well. I'm gonna get the screwdriver. Yeah. Oh! That pickup sounds really nice. I like it. I think it's going to be a weirdo, which is good. I like weirdos because I am one. Gonna lower it just slightly. I get the impression these are new strings that just haven't been settled. I don't know if the honk's coming from the frets. I don't know. I prefer the neck bridge pickup where it was. I've loaded it too far now. Okay. Don't want it too close, but that should be about right. Oh! Crackly, crackly, crunch. What about the neck pickup? Sounds about spot on. Take out for intonation as well. Sitar's up there. It's too, yeah, fret's too high. So out of tune. Let's do some stretching. I feel like nines. I don't feel particularly heavy, which is fine. I don't know, they look like Ernie balls as well, which I'm not a big fan of, but I'll take it. If it means I don't have to restring it. This is where one breaks and stabs you in the eye. slip in. Why do I get the impression that string is going to break? I'm scared of it now. It's got a really weird honk. I don't know how well you'll be able to hear that. It's definitely a... I don't know. Got to remember he's got brass saddles as well, so that will zing even more. Starting to behave anyway. There you go. People tube. That's I just noticed the back strap button's actually been smashed into the guitar. It's actually kind of in there. It's in the guitar. But that's okay. There's enough to get the strap on. Ew, madam. Anyway, yeah, there we go, Pure Tube. So that needs sorted. It's already a replacement jack socket. It might just need cleaning. It might not be broken. It might just need a clean. I don't know. But yeah, it's something weird about seeing a black Les Paul with silver hardware. I don't know. It's cool though. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this Pure Tube on this. I will do a review on this thing. There are definitely 9s on this. Oh my god, the strings are weird. The saddles need bringing down because like the E and D are really like spot on, but then the others are not. They're really, the G, B, and E are really high on the saddles. They're really, really high. Weird. Really strange. That needs coming. They need to come down substantially. So I'll do that at some point. So yeah, there's still work to be done on it, but I don't know if I said it, people are due, but this was 50 quid. Which always blows my mind when I pick these things up for absolutely ridiculous price. It's had a lot of use, a lot of play. It's scuffed up. There's paint missing all over the place. It's like, you know, it's really, really knocked about. But I love these things. They're really cool. They've got so much character to them. And they're a vintage guitar if you want to go down that route. I mean, yeah. They're fun. They really are fun. And like I say, they do take a bit of work to kind of, sometimes get them to behave and work right. But once they're set up right and all the way, they're great guitars. They really are. Like I say, this one will benefit from a new nut, refret, those saddles sorting out. Most of that I can do myself. It's just I can't refret and can't afford refret. But it plays, so it doesn't really matter right now. You just can't really bend on it. It feels weird to bend on. Neck pickup sounds great now. Slipped again. Anyway, let me know your thoughts, PeopleTube, in the comment section below. Also, if you think it's something different to a K, let me know. I'm pretty sure it's a K, or was a K. I think it would have had a logo on the truss rod cover. The truss rod cover, to me, looks like it's been sanded down and buffed up. I don't know if it ever had a logo on it or anything, because sometimes they didn't. Or if it did, it was a sticker and it got peeled off. It's hard to know, it really is. But anyway, like I say, we know it's got replacement humbuckers. Pots are original. Scratch plate's not original. Machine heads aren't original. Nuts not original. But most of it is, and it's a solid guitar. It's heavy. It's a heavy guitar. It's starting to settle now. The strings are starting to settle. But yeah, I'll do another video on this at some point when it's all when it's ready. It's not quite there yet, but we'll get to it at some point. Anyway, thank you very much indeed for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you again in another one. Have a great morning, afternoon, good evening. If you like the channel, please consider becoming a patron at Patreon. Links to that in the description box below. Keeps the channel alive. Keeps the channel alive. Unlike that jack socket, which is problematic. Yeah, thank you very much indeed. I'll see you again. Let me know what your thoughts are on this thing. And it is very cool. God, it's heavy. It's a heavy beast. Definitely nice. You can hear him boom, bend out of tune. Then come back into pitch. Anyway, very much indeed for watching. Goodbye now. See you later.